All right, we're looking at the E181HV by eMachines. Very affordable monitor, and that's why I'm here to tell you about it today, because a lot of people do not want to spend a lot of money on a monitor. They just want to get something that'll show them their desktop. They can do some spreadsheets, or maybe you're setting up an entire business and you want to get a bunch of them. You need to minimize your costs and maximize your profits. That's what you want to do in a business. This is going to help you do it, because this is in a very, very, very affordable 19-inch widescreen display, and it has all the features that you're going to need to get you by, to do the basics, to do spreadsheets, and to do homework, and to do the stuff that's important. Might not be the best for playing video games, but it will play video games. So let's take a look at it. This is an eMachine. Again, it's the E181HV 19-inch widescreen. The display right here is 19-inch diagonal, 1366 by 768 resolution. That means it will do a 720p native video in HD. So if you want to have some HD content on here, it will display it. Beyond that, the 1366 by 768 resolution is pretty good. It's going to give you a lot of desktop space. You can do some multitasking on it, but it's not too big where everything is really small. If you're a grandma or an elderly person, you have bad vision, it's perfect for them, because the icons stay nice and big, and I know a lot of people like to do that. They like to have their icons nice and large so they don't lose them on the desktop. Now, it's also got some pretty impressive specs as far as contrast ratio goes. Now, the static rating is 600 to 1, but the dynamic is 5,000 to 1 contrast ratio. So very, very dark blacks, very bright whites. Has a 90-degree viewing angle. That means that up to 90 degrees, you will still be able to see the screen. So that means you don't have to look at it dead on. You can get up to 90 degrees of leeway to the right or the left and still be able to see it. Has a 5 ms response time, which means it's very good for gaming. When something changes on the screen, in 5 ms, which is nanoseconds, it's actually milliseconds, is going to change the display. You're going to see the movement on the screen. It's going to be very fast and no latency. And the panel is a 200 CDM squared panel, so that means it's bright enough to use in a room with windows, etc., etc. Now, as far as connectivity goes, I'll move to the back, and you will see that right there you do have the VGA port. That will be your sole method to connect this to the computer, so make sure you have a VGA or some sort of an adapter. Over here on the other side, you're going to see the power cable, just a standard AC power cable. And then also, while we're here, I want to point out to you right over here, this is your standard 100mm VESA mounting pattern right here. So basically, this is a standardized size, and it will fit any 100mm VESA compliant mount, whether it be a wall mount or an articulating mount. You can basically do a lot of things with this VESA compatible monitor. Now, to the front, I'm going to go ahead and show you that you do have some buttons down here for adjustment. Now, this big button right here in the middle is your power button, but you do have a menu, an auto adjust, which is really useful. It's going to automatically adjust it vertically and horizontally so that it gives you the entire desktop on the entire monitor. You're not getting black edges. And then over here is just plus and minuses for controlling your contrast and your brightness or whatnot. And then finally, the mount. Very, very nice little mount. It does have a few options. It's basically just a tilt mount, so it goes forward, and it goes back to make sure that you're comfortable, you're not straining your neck, and that you don't get any glare. If you wanted to rotate it right and left, it doesn't do that. And it doesn't really go, it doesn't pan, but it does because it's not heavy, and you can just, move it in whichever direction you want. So there you have it. Very affordable, gets the job done, very affordable, looks pretty good. Very affordable. It's a great monitor. No one's going to complain at the price of this. I can't mention it because who knows how cheap it'll be at another time. I don't know what the price is, but this is a great value, and it has a full warranty, so it's going to last you for quite a while. And it's an awesome little monitor. So if you like it, feel free to look into it. If you have any questions on it, email me, and I'll see you guys next time. For more information on the eMachines E181HV 19-inch LCD monitor, type in E400-1904 into any major search engine.
Yeah.